she started screaming. It's very hot, something is boiling in me. So they poured water, and you know the reaction of acid plus water. It's something terrible.
We should be strong when we face some troubles like this one. It's not easy. I'm happy I'm still alive.
As the Zambia Police, Community Services Directorate, and the Victims FAWE Unity, we were also concerned about this girl child. Like in the rural areas, girls were withdrawn from schools and were married off at a very tender age.
I was 13 when the marriage was arranged. But it was big. I think I was above 25.
I got news from the village that my sister's been engaged. If they grow up, they'll get married. So I was against of that, and I sent someone to get the girl from the village. And then after a year, I received a letter to say I was not supposed to get the girl from my parents without his knowledge. I was upset with the message he sent to me through the letter. Unfortunately, I didn't keep that letter. I sent it back to my parents to see what type of a man they want to marry their daughter.
From September, it was just texting bad messages to my sister and my brother. So they reported him to the police. I was coming from school. We were writing tests. I just heard the voice, "Win," behind. And then when I turned back, I found Thomas. When I turned and then he put this side something. I don't know. It feels like it was Sprite drink. Then I said, "What did you do?" He was just looking at me. And then I was standing there looking at him. And then he put this side again. And then I felt now, I just saw the uniform started melting. Even the hair, when I did this, the hair was here. And even here, there's no hair this side. And I started crying. I started burning. It was bad. He was standing there. I was crying, screaming. He was there standing. And no one was coming out. I was alone. I was alone. And then when my neighbor came out, and then he went with a bicycle.
And then I was told that, no, the girl was poured acid on her face. She has been rushed to the clinic. The girl is not in good condition. I was just watching at her, waiting to see her dying. It was terrible the way I found my sister, beyond recognition. I was very upset. I even blamed the police that you are so reluctant.
The perpetrator must be punished so that he realizes that what he is doing is bad.
If I had taken a quick reaction, this issue couldn't reach this far. I cried. It was terrible. I lost hope. There was no hope to say this girl will live again. I blamed myself because it's me who brought her here in town. I was even wishing to say, I wish she was in the village. Maybe these things wouldn't happen. Hospital was our home. It wasn't easy for us to be in hospital for 6 months. It wasn't easy. And a lot of things were needed, especially medicines. Sometimes you run out of money, but friends, church members were always there to help us. The former school where she was, the headmistress, is a member of FAWE, and they even asked us to see her doctor to make some recommendation if there is any further treatment needed, that they are going to sponsor her.
I like school, and I want to finish school, and I don't mind about the years because I turned 21, and I will start in grade 11. I want to go to school. I want to finish school. Because even the way I'm looking at, I'm not happy. I'm not myself. So if I finish school, I think I'll be there.
We are trying to get her into a girls-only boarding school where she will be more comfortable. She's then able to look after herself.
I promise to work hard so that I can be a doctor or something. I can be good in maths and physics. I have accepted myself somehow, but it's hard. Oh.